What's up, y'all? It's your girl Shay. You already know. Shay World 618. It's a Gemini's world, and I got a good one for you today. All right, so I'm gonna do a male perspective one for this topic, but today this is how I feel. All right, a lot of people don't know, like when you're in a relationship, it's supposed to be almost like a 50-50 split. In my opinion, in the beginning, a relationship should be like 70-30 because you give a person the benefit of the doubt, of course, with 70%, but 30% you kind of like keep that guard up there a little bit just for trust issues. I have trust issues, but so a lot of people just full on trust, and that's not a good thing. But listen, that's not what this topic is about. I feel like it should be at least 60-40 because it can't be even all the way 100%. So going into the percentages, the topic today, men want attention too. And again, I'm going to do a male perspective on this, probably with my kid's father because he know me in and out. But men want attention too. And I put that women think that a man is strong with no emotions, right? But in reality, men are low-key crybabies. That's why they seek what attracts them for the time of purpose, right? And I say that because at the end of the day, you wonder why you're getting cheated on all the time. Because you're not giving that man what they need, what they desire, what the attention that they deserve. If you hear the tub, that's me. I'm in the bath. I love doing these podcast shows while I'm taking the bath because I'm multitasking and it gives me peace, honey. Anyway, again, back to what I was saying. You wonder why you're getting cheated on all the time because you're not giving that person 100% of what they need or what they desire or whatever they seek, right, in you. They may have gotten into a relationship with you or married you, but it's a benefit sometimes, most of the time. It's kind of like a benefit. You was a good friend. You was a good lover. You was a good financial advisor. You had kept up with the house and you love kids. You're low maintenance or even high maintenance because some men like to take care of their women. But you don't have all the qualities that a man needs. So they seek it in other females because other females be ready to give it up. Not knowing, like, some females don't know that a dude is in a relationship because the dude won't tell, right? And he's giving all this attention to her. Meanwhile, you're at the house doing, XYZ, making sure he eats or whatever. And he finds something else that you don't have in another female. That is like, I don't like that because at the end of the day, I know that you can love multiple people. That's why there's polygamy today. But, there's always been polygamy, but it's more of a thing now because women are okay with it. They done been through so much, they just say, fuck it. I don't want to be with the man that much anyway. Let me share him. Me, I don't know. I just don't know. I'm still thinking about it because I'm at that breaking point. I've been in so many relationships. I could basically tell you the zodiac for Gemini versus this zodiac. You know what I mean? If they're compatible or not. That's how many relationships I've been in. Except for Sagittarius. I ain't never been with Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Scorpio, or my own sign. You don't know who I'm been with. Anyway. Back into the story. I just feel like men do need attention. Because if you don't give your man the attention that he needs, it's almost like, all right, you're in a relationship. There's so many different types of relationships, right? You're in a relationship, right, with this guy. And you just so happen don't give him the sexual desire that he's yearning for. And he's not a cheater. He won't go out and seek, another female for that need. It might get ugly because of how backed up he is. You know what I mean? If you get my drift, he don't want to look at porn. He don't want to play with himself. He just because he has all this backed up testosterone that he doesn't want to release on his own and you're not actually giving him what he needs, you might be in a real domestic violence situation. I'm trying to tell you something. Reasons why I'm saying that is because this man needs to release some kind of way. And he'll find any and everything just to get into an argument with you. Some people like makeup sex. You know? And I'm not saying that the man will honestly have a fit or a fight with you just to have a makeup sex, but he has to release some kind of way. So he's going to keep antagonizing an argument or whatever, you know, instead of going outside storming off. Okay? How about the fact that you looked good in the beginning and, you know, looks and all of that physical shit. If you ain't taking care of yourself, that's the way my sponsor is taking care of herself. She's 51, honey. She look good. Then your appearance is not going to be the same. Your coochie is not going to feel the same. It ain't going to look the same. You know what I mean? You're going to have gray hair all down there. You're going to have to keep waxing and stuff. So in the beginning, you looked good, but as you're getting older now, things starting to fall apart. You starting to give up on yourself and all of that. But you also didn't know how to cook. Who else gonna be cooking? The mistress, the bitch on the side. Not to call her a bitch, because you know we all sisters here. But like, she's gonna be giving him, hey babe, especially if he's a work husband or work wife. Oh, you ain't eat today? Oh, you ain't bring home a lunch? She's going to use that. Damn, how you got a girlfriend? She ain't making sure you taken care of. Like, you a king. You should always be taken care of. Yada yada yada. Make sure she bring to work the baked mac and cheese, the collard greens, the yams. You know, the soul food, and that's the number one thing besides sex is food for a guy. And if you can't fuck or your pussy ain't good and you can't cook, he look at you like, well, damn, your beauty ain't good enough for me. Ain't not good enough for me to keep you. What else? Like, are you smart? You know, or do you have good intellect? Like, can you stimulate my mind? Let's talk about history. Let's talk about politics. Let's just talk about anything other than your boobs looking nice in that dress. You know, men have this thing where when I'm telling you how vulnerable these people are, like, they have this thing where they don't show no emotions, but the emotions is there, right? And you almost got fucking pick their fucking brain, like, when it comes to the unemotional part. You can never say, what are you in your bag? You in your emotions? You feel some type of way? You just gotta know. And you just gotta pull yourself back as a diva and be on some, come here, baby, I got you. You ain't gotta worry about that. I always got you. I'm telling you, look at me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta feed their ego. You gotta rub their back, rub their bald head if they got bald heads. You gotta kind of like, how else to put it? You gotta like, make them feel comfortable and secure. You know, because if you make them feel comfortable and secure like you they fucking mother and shit, then they're gonna always take care of you too. You know what I mean? Like, if you get what I'm saying, like, they're gonna make sure you good because they feel comfortable and protected with you. Versus financially, that's the society thing. Like, that's what people are taught. Financially, he'll take care of you, and if he ain't working, he gonna tend to the kids. If y'all ain't got no kids, he gonna make sure that any nigga that step up to you, he got your back. If you need the garbage taken out, which is kind of like, duh, you know, he gonna take care of you. He gonna make sure you ain't never, ever have to sweat for any reason. You know what I mean? Like, as long as you're taking care of him. Now, let's get into the polygamy part of it, right? That's kind of the reason why men get other women and ask the main chick, because I've been there, where they ask the main chick, hey, you think we should get another female? Bitch, where? Like, who? And I always said I was going to talk about my polygamy situation or what would have been, but I never got there yet. Okay? It's just that I feel like I'm enough, and I only feel like that because I guess I'm a Gemini. I'm just, I am a Gemini, but like, Geminis is wishy-washy. You don't know who the fuck you gonna wake up to, or who you gonna have in the next 5 fucking minutes, because we switch up our moods so fast, so quick, and then we get over you super fast. Like, we'll fall in love fast and we get over you super fucking fast. You know what I mean? Like, so it's a little bit cuckoo and crazy having a Gemini, but it's also a blessing too because we got the kindest hearts. Like, we give y'all the benefit of the doubt. We love hard and stuff, and we're overprotective, territorial too. So it's like you want to get that from us. However, dealing with me, I don't know. My thing is, I don't like to feel played. I may not get played or look like I'm getting played. I don't want to feel like I'm getting played because there's like multiple people in me. I want to say I get either stubborn, I become a bitch. Ooh, that bitch is something. You know, I become depressed and be all down and shut down. Or I might just be on some revengeful shit, be petty. You know, you never know with me when it comes to a certain situation. And I can be submissive, you know, but I haven't yet to find that person. I mean, I did just recently. I'm lying. I just recently found somebody. He's a Pisces. I'm gonna get into that a little into the show, but me catering to a man, a boy, or whatever, I don't see that yet anymore because I done did that so many times with so many dudes. You know what I mean? Like, and I feel as though now, because I gave it to them, who won't take care of me? Who won't do for me? Who wanna like provide for me or give me that reassurance and stuff? I almost feel like the alpha male. Like, I feel I am the alpha female, but I feel like I'm a dude. Like, I should feel like a dude because all the shit that I've been through. So I look at like men honestly need that love and protection. They need that care. They need for you to show it. You know, I got you, babes. Like, listen, you lost your job today. Don't worry about it. Like, some men is a little finicky about you picking a job for them. They don't like that shit. They like to do things on their own. But if you be like, oh, this place is this is higher, this higher. Men have a thing where they want to find it themselves. They want to do it themselves. They want to find it themselves. That's just a macho thing with them. Some men will be okay with you finding the job with them, but the ones I'm talking about right now, they ain't with that shit. They emotional because they can't provide for their family. So they don't want you to hold the fork down, or they do want you to hold the fork down until they get it back on their feet. But they need you to show that reassurance, like, hey, you fall, I pick up. You know what I mean? Some women don't know how to do that shit. So when another female come into the mix, you can't blame her. You can't blame her for the things you're lacking. You know, you want some stubborn shit. You don't want to show him no affection or attention the time that he really needed. And this bitch got her legs open and giving up good food, good attention, affection, all that. They talk on the phone all day. Now he got attitude. He don't want to go home. He making excuses. He lying, all kinds of shit. And you just sitting there looking dumb with lingerie on. Like, what's going on? Where my man at? Now you want to put a tracker on his phone, look at all his text messages. Like, you ain't gonna leave that nigga. He done provide all this shit for you, and you just sitting there looking stupid, arguing with this nigga over his text messages, because he not gonna leave this bitch alone on the strength that she give him more attention than you. However, he benefit from you in a different kind of way, so he not gonna leave your ass either. So give your man the attention that he need and deserve, or he gonna be finding that shit from somebody else. Because everybody, motherfuckers is always available. It's always a thought bitch. I don't want to call her a thought, but it's always an available bitch out this motherfucker who's looking for a man, who's very vulnerable and do anything for a man, just on the strength of just to have him, just to have a piece of him until she gets tired of being a side piece, and then you know what I mean, want more, that type of shit. But anyway, going into my man. Listen, y'all know I've been having some real deep troubles with my kid's father. I keep telling y'all I'm not gonna talk about my kid's father. But lately I just been seeing more of the future. Like, when you date somebody, I don't know if you're like me. If when you date somebody, right, or you talking to somebody, I instantly see the future with them. I see what it's gonna be like. Just off his way. Every time he says something or do something, the future vision enhances. It's either going to deteriorate or it get better, depending on the way things is moving in the new beginnings of our relationship, friendship, situationship, whatever. This guy, he's a Pisces, and I'm bringing up Pisces now because when I talk about relationships, I gotta bring up the zodiac. I'm one of those, big on zodiacs and stuff like that. I'm not all about having the crescent moon, Jupiter stars. I don't know nothing about that shit. I ain't even know that shit exists until last year. But he's a Pisces. Pisces are different. They're level-headed, you know what I mean? They know what they want and stuff like that. They're family-oriented, the ones that I know of. They kind of like low-key liars, though. That's the part I don't like. They kind of mess with multiple women at the same time without hurting the other. They don't want them to meet and hurt each other or hurt their feelings, but they kind of tend to fall in love. It's almost like a Cancer thing, because Cancers do the same thing. They fall in love with two people, can't let them go, but they make it obvious that they're in a relationship with another person. I don't understand them. But this Pisces, we just kind of started talking or whatever, and he been wooing me ever since. Like, this man really stopped traffic for me. I was going to work one day, walking to work, and I literally just came out the complex, and he was driving, on the side of me, and I didn't know what. Like, I'm eating my orange and shit, not really paying attention, but I see someone on the side of me just keep creeping, like, up, oh shit. So I hit the light, and I finally turn around, and I'm like, hey, what's going on? How you doing? Like, being sarcastic though. He's like, can I have some? And I'm like, I started laughing, and I'm like, whatever. So he tapped me to turn the corner. As I'm turning the corner, because the light had changed, and just was talking to me. Now, I have met creeps before when people just be on some whistling, ooh, damn, she's fine as hell, let me get your number type shit. But this was different. He literally was stopping traffic just to talk to me. And I'm like, yo, you wanna, like, the traffic is like backed up. People trying to get to fucking work and shit. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. Or 7 o'clock in the morning, you trying to get my number. So I'm telling him, no, you can't have my fucking number. Like, not in that way, but I'm just like, now I'm being all kitty with it. Because I thought it was cute after a while. Dangerous, but cute. So I'm like, no, you can't have my number. Like, he was like, what you got me? I said, no. He's like, what's the problem then? You single, I'm single, or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, how old are you? I'm like, I'm 35. I'm like, how old are you? He said he was 50. I said, oh, like 50? I'm in my head, like, okay, I did just have a 61-year-old just try to holler at me. I wasn't feeling that shit. Like, you're too old. You know, 20 years. Like, we get together, our lifespan ain't gonna last that long. No offense. You got about like 20 years. No, I'm looking for a little bit longer. Even though I could die before you, but still, I'm looking for a little bit longer. You already complaining about a lot of things, so no. I'm really like 35 over here looking for older men now because I done dealt with so many young guys, and guys my age. I'm tired of it. I'm not looking for a granddad though, So 50, that's 15 years. That's cool, right? So I'm like, yeah, all right, fuck it, because they blowing the horn. Now, about this time, traffic is backed up past the light now. You got cars trying to get through the intersection and everything. So I was like, all right, let me give you my number before you, because he told me, he's like, fuck them cars. Like, I'm a boss. I said, you a boss? He's like, I own my own welding company. Now, don't get it fucked up. I ain't no gold digger. Now, it was just different. He said he owned his what? And I don't give a fuck if he owned his own money, nigga. I was happy. Like, he owns something. I'm tired because every time I get in a relationship, I gotta tell this person, like, that's a requirement. Like, you gotta work because I don't want to be paying for your happiness. I'm so used to that. And they don't have a problem with it. I realized when I got a job, no problems with that. That way, I don't have to pay for your weed, alcohol, or you ain't gotta be borrowing no money from me. That's because my money is tied. But he's going to say, yeah, his own welding. I'm like, okay. but I didn't say it like that. I gave him my number, and that was that. Went up the street. I'm still walking, eating an orange, diddy bopping. He done came from the side street, coming back the opposite way. Just to ask me, what time you get off? I said 1:00. He said, all right, I got you. And ever since then, he's just been having me. Like, honestly, he made me feel so comfortable and good. Like, he made me feel like I'm the only woman in the room, honestly, with God. Now, that's dangerous for a person like me because I'm vulnerable, and I always look for love. I always look for a guy to love me back, reciprocate the energy. But suppose he reciprocates the energy and he was already married. What if he just looking for a side piece? What if he turns me into the side piece and I never know? I'm not from up here, from Rochester. I don't know these people. It's different when I was in Jersey or PA because I knew mad people who don't know such and such. You know what I mean? And I'm able to post them and all this other stuff, and then they can tell me in my inbox, yo, he messing with such and such. He did it. It's different now because I'm up here blind. So with him, it's like it feels so good and refreshing to have somebody. I talked about my business. He was like, he wanted to help me market. He was like, he got business out in Florida and Atlanta, and he want to go out there. He got to do some promotions because he does, and he fixed engines and stuff. I'm like, oh shit, my car break down, I know who to go. So like, he just telling me like, all the good sweet nothing, and baby, just hearing it sounds good. Seeing it is more better, but just hearing somebody just have interest in like bettering me. He wants to help me with my fitness. I told him my goals, like how I want to lose weight. I want to be the face of my product. I want to be, more healthy and live longer for my kids. I want my finances to be better. All of that stuff. Baby, when I tell you we went to the park the other day, he walked with me in the fucking park, which was 1.5 miles. I did 760 steps in this setting. And it was just beautiful. Like, I love the fact that he's showing interest in me. My only problem is he came to my house the other day and he's seen me. This is me right now. I'm at my lowest point. Like I said in my last episode, I'm at my lowest point. I don't have nothing. I don't have no car. I work at McDonald's. Not discrediting McDonald's. I just been working for McDonald's on and off for 7 years straight. Just became a crew trainer, and I feel like I should be advanced to department manager with all the skills that I have. So I feel a little cruddy, even though I should be more appreciative. I have laundry that's piled up to this damn sky. Because if I had my car, I'd be able to take it to the big laundry and, clean it the way I can. I've been cleaning stuff in the damn tub. Listen, I'm really at my lowest. I don't have the money in the bank. Everything's charged off. I owe Pop, Sam, Cuda. I owe everybody. You know what I mean? So I'm at my lowest, and depression was hitting me hard. And occasionally it still hits me. So I'm not ready to date. And I said that from the beginning. I told him I'm not ready to date nobody. Fuck with nobody, and then this is my prime time to just get me together, get my mind together, all of that stuff. And he was so caring and understanding to my needs. Like, no, I got you. I know what you need. You're like, you ain't messing with no low ass boy. Now his description is, he looks like, I'm not saying he ugly, but his description when we actually see each other in like face to face, side by side, his description is he looks like a corny salesman. Okay? Like a real corny salesman. But talking to him, he got an bald head, facial hair, a little scruffy and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I know there's potential in that. But his nails ain't dirty. Okay? Them shits are clean. He's maintained. His shoes, super, like, I ain't never seen like white cloth shoes clean. Like, he's well maintained. Nice ass car. Like, I'm not a materialistic person, but I'm just saying how different he is compared to all the dudes that I dealt with. This man right here is a man, a man's man. He paid for the dinner. He comes and opens the car. He gives me hugs, kisses. It just was nice to just have something like him in my life. You know what I mean? Like, I've just been praying for him. I said, God, is this the reason why you stripped me? To show me my vulnerable side, and for him to just come swoop me up and just lift me up and just be the man that I've been desiring. Like, you want me to tell fucking my kid's father? I will do that. I mean, no problem. I mean, that is just free dick because he not giving me exactly what I need. You know what I mean? So what else? Yeah, hell yeah. So him coming into my life, I'm getting to the part where when he's seeing the laundry all over the place, he see my bed on the floor, he see you gonna have no furniture. You know what I mean? He saw some drawers. Oh my God, on the doorknob. I don't know why, but it's like he just kept begging to come in. At that time, I got a little freaked out about it because the kids was in school, but I got a little freaked out about like, you might come to see my apartment. I already knew what my apartment looked like. Okay, I ain't gonna shit cool hold you. Like, I already knew what my apartment looked like, and he was like, "This is after the wall." He was like, "Nah, I got you. Like, don't worry about it. I seen roaches come to the door, meet me at the damn door before. Like, I seen worse." So when he came in, he's doing observing, he's doing measurements and all this other stuff. I'm looking at him like, what the fuck going on? Like, what the fuck you mean? Like, what are you looking for? You know what I mean? Like, somehow, oh, you need a couch, you need a dresser, you need this, you need that. And I'm like, looking at him, I'm like, how much is your bills? Because he saw a bill on it. He was like, how much is your bills? And I'm like, what question? Why are you asking these questions? I don't take money like that so fast. Okay, I don't like nobody really. I don't really on some real shit. I don't like nobody doing nothing for me, and that's the weird thing. Even though I ask for help, I gotta ask you for help in order for me to accept it because I know I'm gonna pay you back. But if you genuinely just help me, I don't know why that's a problem for me, but it just is. It makes me cringe because I've been the one that's been supporting my family all this time, and that's where I get that from my father. My father ain't like that either. He don't like a handout, so I got that nature. He like to work for his, and that's me. I like to work for mine. If I come to you and ask you, that's because I know I want to pay you back. But this man was on some looking at all of this stuff in my house, and he was like, "Yo, you a hoarder?" He was like, I'm like, no. He was like, yo, this is a sign of depression. He was like, and then he just hugged me and kissed me on my forehead, and it's like, just being by my side. And so I don't know if I'm gonna be the one that ruined us, because I'm at this point I'm looking at it like, okay, guys, is this you or is there a motive? My mind is playing tricks on me right now, like, and I don't know what's good anymore because I've been through so much shit. And I'm looking like, is he patient enough to deal with me? Because I know I'm going to question certain things. Oh, why you ain't called it that? Why you ain't, what's going on? Like, I don't want to do that to him. I don't want to scare him off. I don't want to be like, let me look into your phone. Because I'm always, in every relationship, situationship, whatever, I'm always going in the phone. That's why every time, it never fails, always break up. It never works. I always got to send the motherfucker home. Like, and I don't want to have him around my kids just off the bat. I need to make sure that we good. You know what I mean? You just can't hang out with my kids. My kids doesn't see enough. I'm tired. I'm tired, personally. I know they tired, but I'm fucking tired. So, but it feels good, but it's only been a week. And as cute as it was in the beginning to right now, it's a little scary because, again, I don't know if he have motives. I don't know if he's telling the truth about him owning anything. I don't know if he's gonna come into my life and something happens. I'm already killing it before I'm allowing God to just show me what I can get from this man. And I'm not talking about finance. He shows so much compassion and care for me, and him seeing me at my lowest point, stripped, butt ass naked. We're going to see how this work out. But I'm going to give you an update on this Pisces Gemini journey in the next few months. And we're going to go. If it doesn't work out, I'm going to add him to the motherfucking list. Have a good day.